JBX Wonder back here for another stream. You know the deal. So, what are we talking about today? Let me actually close this door real quick. All right. So, touching on my last video I made, later in the video I was touching on the conscious and the unconscious, also known as mind and matter. So, the mind and the body. So, yes. Most individuals are, in fact, unconscious in their mind. What does that mean? What is conscious? What is consciousness? Consciousness is essentially the energy to which you create. As a spirit, as an individual, yes. And to create anything that matters within this realm of reality, it must first be formulated within your mind. Everything is constructed based upon an idea. That's the origin, the point of creation, the POC. You know what I'm saying? Any case, so, yes. Or yes, the cop. If you look at it in reverse, it just keeps coming up in my mind. So, the POC, the cop. Yes. Actually, interesting point of creation. But in any case, that's where you create everything. But what does it go through? How do you, after you have an idea, what are you going to do with it? How do you really take it and run? How do you build upon that idea? It's one thing to think about something, but to actually take action is another deal. Now, when you get to that deal, that's how you know you're in the soul for real. So, how do you feel about that idea? You know what I'm saying? That's going to determine the type of action you take, the consistency of the action you take. You know what I'm saying? How determined you are, how persistent you are. You're always going to face some degree of adversity, opposition. You know, it's how you deal with it. You know what I'm saying? So, yes, all your soul, your feeling that's going to deal with everything. That's your power, your inner motivation. That's going to determine how much your mind matters. It is mind over matter, but you make it matter. You know what I'm saying? It all starts with you. You know what I'm saying? If you want to create anything, obviously it takes other individuals to add on to it for it to be something big, but for it to be created and started and given any energy, you have to do that. You know what I'm saying? You have a business idea, you want to start a business. You got to come up with a business plan. You got to understand the rules of engagement, everything that you need to start this business. You know what I'm saying? Documentation, obviously the finances. You know what I'm saying? And you have the discipline to maintain whatever business that you're trying to open and operate. So, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of things that go into whatever you're doing, but it's a lot of the mind and soul that creates the physical. You know what I'm saying? Too many people try to utilize the physical to satisfy their mind. You know, it's not going to work. It's always going to leave you feeling empty inside. Your soul feels empty without feeling, reliant on the external environment for support of their feeling. But in truth and in fact, in any case scenario, the true feeling is created from the inner source. You create your inner motivation, your inner spark of creation. You get what I'm saying? And, you know, this is how you don't lose your mind, because your mind actually feels satisfied. It's not running after everything in the physical, you know what I'm saying? So, if you want your mind to be alive, you have to understand that of which you create. So you have to pay attention to detail. You know what I'm saying? You also have to understand that of which is already created, of course. You know what I'm saying? It helps you better understand your mind and how to utilize your mind within your environment and not allow your mind to get used by your environment, you know. people, places, and things in your environment. Get what I'm saying? Stage level manipulation. You know what I'm saying? I mean, energy is it's not being destroyed, so it's always just being transformed and manipulated. So it's alchemization. That's the process of life. You know what I'm saying? So it's just so much confusion, I guess, of what energy is. I mean, energy is this computer. Energy is what I'm saying right now. You know what I'm saying? But these are sound waves, but sound waves within itself are energy. You know what I'm saying? The words are the frequency. The way that I'm saying it, the tone would be the vibration. You know what I'm saying? So the words, the form of articulation, and the tone, you know what I'm saying, the natural vibration is going to get you the energy that is being created, which is whatever you're hearing me say. Yeah, that's pretty much how it works. You know what I'm saying? There's different forms of energy. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, speech is less formed than a table or this computer. You know what I'm saying? But to get this energy across that I'm creating through this vessel, this light vessel, this energy vessel, encapsulated energy vessel. Oh, human. That just means light body. Funny. But to get any energy to another space and place, it has to go through another shape and form. You know what I'm saying? As you're seeing in this realm of reality, I'm talking to you. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who I'm talking to some people around the world. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know where either, but it's going right from wherever I'm at through my computer and to wherever you're at. It's being projected to where you're at. So I mean, that's pretty crazy. That's just it's natural transmission. You know what I'm saying? This is early steps, you could say, of telepathy, but these are more an external representation of telepathy, but it's all the same thing, because TELE, the prefix, is just representing communication. Telephone, you know what I'm saying, teleline. It's just communicating one idea from one space to another place. So, you know what I'm saying? Grab the telly, stupid. So we don't use landlines anymore, because we don't need a direct current anymore. This is why we have Wi-Fi, Bluetooth. We're using metaphysics. We're not just relying on the physical anymore. You know what I'm saying? We're actually utilizing our mind and our soul in harmony. But we're going to have to use it in more harmony because, like I explained in the last video, humanity for thousands of years has been overextending their mind. So overextending their masculine. So it's just become toxic masculinity. You see that play out in so many different shapes and forms. But on the baseline level that I'm talking about, the root, you see it destroying our environment, obviously, based upon that of which we're creating. And we're not utilizing the soul to fill our creations. I'm not going to say everybody, but for the vast majority of humanity, for the most part, aren't utilizing their soul to manufacture goods and services to individuals. So naturally, if they're not using their soul, they're only utilizing their mind. So the only thing that's going to be in their mind is use, and abuse. So the soul, naturally, individuals in this realm of reality, in this world, are going to feel neglected. Feel, that's the key word. Their feelings are going to be tarnished, neglected, never seen. They feel like, it's just straight like that. They feel like their feelings are never acknowledged, constantly feeling betrayed, you know what I'm saying, emotionally. No love, just hate, heartbreak. I'll wait. I face, you fake. I take no more heartbreak. Wait, No More Heartbreak by JBX Wonder on all platforms. Go stream that. But in any case, No Love, yeah, that's a great song on there. But real life shit. And because of that, most of the individuals that already know how to utilize their mind to create within this normal reality are not, in fact, utilizing their soul. They're utilizing other individuals' soul, their feelings and emotions to feel their creations within their mind. It's where narcissistic natures and tendencies are birthed from. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, just an overextension of the mind. You know what I'm saying? I'm a vampire. And it's always in my mind. Very cold heart. But no, in fact, that is wrong. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't spend all that time in your mind. You know what I'm saying? A real vampire is harmonization between the mind and the soul. You know what I'm saying? It's like I explained in the last video. Heart on fire. Soul is chill. You feel. You know what I'm saying? It's all about how you feel. You're creating your own feeling and emotion. You know what I'm saying? That would be like a vampire that's like a vampire is just a representation for the spirit. We're doing a spirit. For real, for real. And like witches and demons are like, those are just different natures, different aspects of like being a spirit. So like being a witch is like know how to utilize your words and shit, you know what I'm saying? Linguistics and your form of articulation, you know what I'm saying? And whatever you create, you know how to get attention and give attention to it, you get what I'm saying? It's like witch shit. You know what I'm saying? Witch and wizard shit. You know what I'm saying? Demon shit is just like fighting for some shit. Demons just want to protect some shit. So like that's just a spirit that always probably want to be an activist. Always want to protect some shit. You know what I'm saying? JBX, you know, JBX the art, you know what I'm saying? JBX the angelic demigod, you know what I'm saying? You already know what the fuck going on over here. You know what I'm saying? But on some real shit, you know what I'm saying? For the predominant nature of the demonic energy is just, you know what I'm saying? To protect something and do anything at all costs to protect that thing. You know what I'm saying? Don't get too vast in it because thing is just a representation of all things. No thing, anything, one thing, something. It just is originated by a thing. So, you know what I'm saying? So, and your spirit is no thing because you're creating these things. So, that you just choose to get attached to. Some people get lost in these attachments, get lost in these things. I don't know, maybe a person, place, or thing. I mean, it's all the same. That's what I'm saying. There's no other word you can actually really go past other than thing. That's what I'm realizing. Like, it's just like the baseline of all. What am I about to say? Exactly. Fill in the blank. Exactly. So, bruh. So, yeah, that's basically how it goes, bruh. So, this is what it's forced society to essentially be like. You got most individuals actually gatekeeping, okay? They know how to utilize their mind and create. This is where the whole idea and conceptualization of the Masons come. You know what I'm saying? Masons, that just means, you know what I'm saying, essentially a builder. A master builder, that's like, you're saying, a 33rd degree Mason or some shit like that, you know what I'm saying? But that actually makes sense because 33, you know, 6, attention to detail. They know how to pay attention to detail within the surroundings and locations and utilize it for their creations. Master goddamn Mason. That's what they're saying and shit. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, like I said, they still overextend their mind. You know what I'm saying? I really want to know, but I just know everything, all their conceptualizations are based upon geometry and linear ways of thinking. So that's just the mind. You know what I'm saying? It still takes a soul to really create anything of true significance and value within this own reality. And that's when you incorporate other individuals. How do you relate to other individuals? Can you work with other people? You know what I'm saying? Do you feel like you just got to stomp on everybody to get what you want and get what you need? See, that's the problem. That's the soul. That's the soul. How do you feel? You know what I'm saying? It's not about what you're doing. It's about how you go about doing it. A lot of people just have poor virtues, morals, and principles, or have none at all. You know, so that's just how that is. That's why there's so much tragedy, sadness, lifelessness in the world. So I guess it's going to take, you know, individuals to just turn into their subjective reality, look into themselves, you know what I'm saying, analyze how they really feel, and, you know, I mean, once you do that, and then you change, you alchemize the way you feel, you're like, okay, say you were super depressed, and you changed all that depression due to your self-reflection, and now you're just the most ecstatic, happiest person to live ever, you know what I'm saying, whole 360, you know what I'm saying, life is changed, and when you get to that state, there's always going to be opposition. People in this world, like I said, most people lifeless, dull. Their mind is dead, so their soul feels empty. Constantly looking towards the environment for their mind and soul. So they're looking at you, you know what I'm saying, just using your mind and your soul. You know what I'm saying? You just got better for your own healing. You were super depressed, wanted to kill yourself. Now you self-reflected, figured out it wasn't that big of a deal, moved past that, happy, want to live. Now everyone wants to see you. Now everyone wants to see you depressed again. It just makes no sense. It makes no sense. How can I do right? How can I do wrong? You see what I said? How can I do right and how can I do wrong? See, that's where people get lost. Right and wrong are very subjective, but you also have to be aware of the objectivity of, you know, wrong and right. I mean, obviously, being a pedophile isn't objectively right, so I'm pretty sure you can subjectively fill in the moral blank system of why that would be wrong, right and wrong subjectively. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't take a genius to figure out, what's right and wrong for you. You know, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's just so many people overextend their mind, either with too many limitations or too many expectations, too much expansion, and expecting so much shit, feeling entitled to everything. Relax. Any case, you know what I'm saying? No, but those, you know what I'm saying? You know those type of people. We stay away from those type of people. You know what I'm saying? It's harmony and balance over here. You feel me? Any case, yeah. So touching back on what I introduced this video with. Since individuals aren't aware of the energy to which they're creating on every level, or maybe just some levels, and this is going to determine the level of, you know what I'm saying, death or life within their mind, as you can call it, because someone's mind is dead if they don't understand the energy that they're creating. Okay, their consciousness is dead. So their consciousness has flipped unconscious. Switch just flipped. The light was on, light turned off. You know what I'm saying? They just sleepwalking now, not even using their mind. You know what I'm saying? Not even, they don't got a soul. That's like when people be like, they don't got a soul. That's what I'm saying. You feel empty. Not utilizing your mind. How you damn sure can't create your own feeling if you're not utilizing your mind. So, that's where eating disorders come from, codependency, insecurity, all that shit. All that shit, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm really explaining what insecurity is within itself. It's a lack of internal security. You feel like you feel like you need something that you don't have. You feel like, shit, I only can get it from my environment. That's not the truth. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, in some instances, you need physical things like food and water. I mean, that's a different feeling. You know what I'm saying? Don't try to play mind games with me if it's something like that. You know what I'm saying? I know sometimes people want to get so literal, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, you understand. It's the line between masculine and feminine energy, figurative and literal, fantasy and reality. You know what I'm saying? And the blend of both, understanding the balance of both, is the subconscious reality, the astral realm, reality. So, you know what I'm saying? That's what people would be fighting with themselves, is fighting over the mind or the body. Which one is this? Which one is that? How about we just listen to what each person has to say, see where they're coming from, and then we just shine light on what it really is together through conversation. It's really that easy. That's how you build. I'm saying, you want to get someone to work with you, you want to get someone to go out with you want to have sex with them, talk to them. Whoa. JBX, I didn't know that. Exactly. I mean, seems like it. The way some of these niggas be going these days. I mean, just talk. The air element. I mean, that must be a real lost element. I see why in Avatar they said they killed all the airbenders. Boy, because y'all don't know how to communicate. Y'all lost the air element long ago. You know what I'm saying? That shit crazy. Y'all got lost in fire. That's the whole allegory of Avatar. How y'all lost in fire. Set your goddamn mind on fire. Now you're literally losing your mind, and you don't have any soul to fill in the space, so you can't just go to something you feel. You just start panicking for anxious energy. I don't know what the fuck wrong with you, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Bruh, it's straight like this, bro. You know what I'm saying? Focus on yourself. Don't neglect the people that you love. You know what I'm saying? And don't get lost in love. You know what I'm saying, bro? So communicate how you really feel. Say what's real. And don't leave things unspoken if it's really on you. You know what I'm saying? And if it really applies to the situation. Don't go blurting out some random unrelated shit that's just going to distort the frequency vibe of the entire space that you're in. So you're just at a kickback, you know what I'm saying? A kickback is just when a group of friends get together and maybe do drugs or something. I mean, you know what I'm saying, talk, you know what I'm saying? And you're having a conversation and you just blur out some shit that was way off. Like nobody was talking about. That was completely other left. completely other direction. Like we were on some other frequency shit, other direction, and you just destroyed the vibe, destroyed the whole feeling by giving us a new direction. Like nigga, why'd you just chill with the frequency vibe for real? I'm saying don't get overwhelmed with it. You know what I'm saying? Know how to rise above that shit. Just be observing, be aware. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's good. People around you, just let them talk. You know, always gotta add into the conversation. Fuck wrong with you? You know what I'm saying? You just can't chill. You know, you got a problem for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get it. Like, we really are all connected. And when we're in proximity with each other, we really feel that connectedness more and more. And it impacts our energy. But how weak and strong are you? How strong is your internal fortifications, your internal systems, your soul, your shield? That's what I'm talking about. How strong is your internal feeling? Because if you're getting washed away by every external current, man, bro, I don't even know what to tell you. Bro, because look, you just gotta know yourself. Now you really feel know what's real. You know what I'm saying? It really just it's that fucking simple, bro. I'm saying, you guys got that shit, bro. Don't get washed away by any current, bro. Stay above the wave. Know yourself. This is the road that I paved. I love you guys. JBX1, you're out.